Hey everybody, Sarah Kusch here, and I'm back with your most challenging and fun series yet. Today is all about mobility. I'm going to be taking you through a dynamic warm-up, some moves that flow, and then some static stretching so we can start to find some blind spots, get rid of pain, open you up, and help you live better in your body. I have been really looking forward to you getting to this video. It's all about mobility, and I'm gonna give you a ton of information on it, but I want to just get rolling with it so we can get a lot done in a short period of time. So the first thing we need to do is just start warming up your muscles in your body a little bit. This isn't gonna be anything crazy, strenuous. I just want you to stabilize on one leg. I know you've been working hard, but that's also why I want you to do this. So swing it out. So I've been reiterating to you in a lot of the videos how important this mobility and taking care of your tissues and repairing is. We're gonna get a little more in detail as we are working through the movements. Let's switch sides. So I just want you to get you nice and warm, and then we're gonna move through a little bit of a mobility flow, and we're gonna end with some static stretching. So you don't ever want to do static, which means holding it. Stretching with your muscles being cold. In case you didn't get that memo, you got it now, okay? So swing it out. The next move we're gonna do is a standing hip opener. You might feel a little bit wobbly, and that's fine, but what we're trying to do is draw some awareness into actually the movement in your hip joints. Okay, so let's finish these up, and then we're gonna do a little hip opener. You're gonna stabilize on one leg, so you might wanna watch me the first time before you actually do this. It's a little bit challenging on your balance, but draw all your attention to your hips and your pelvis right now. The standing knee is soft, okay? You're going to try and open your hip up, stack it on the other, and then close it. There is no way we're gonna be able to do this fast. Maybe you could even grab a chair or something if you need to the first couple times. So what I'm having you do is open up in that hip, and then you're closing it up, like overdo it, so you start to feel a stretch in the other side. So we should have this movement and mobility. I know it's a little bit challenging, but you guys are gonna continue to do this. So you're gonna be able to do it flawlessly, right? And then let's switch sides. Let's take the other leg up. Same thing. You hinge, keep that knee soft. Open and close it a few times. This isn't gonna feel like a big stretch. We're just playing with the mobility, and again, I'm gonna say it again, I am drawing awareness into the movement in your hips. And let's take it down. Okay, you should be feeling warm in your glutes. Sorry about that, I know you've been working hard. All right, so we're gonna take it into a windmill. Just reach down and up. Just get a little bit of movement going. We're gonna move into your little flow after this, so we can get to the good part, the static stretching. Just give me a few more. And stand it up, shake it out. Okay, this famous frog squat right here. We're using it in a different way though. I'm not gonna make you hold it too long. So you wanna make sure that you are on the bottom of your feet, and then you're gonna pop your hips up, come back down. Let's do it one more time. Pop your hips up and come back down. Reach one arm up, other arm up. Let's go again. Reach up, come back. We do this rock star pose in one of the workouts, but right now we're using it for mobility, so we're gonna go nice and slow. Give me 2 more. And then we're going back, pop it up, bring it down. Pop it up, bring it down, reach, reach, bring it around. Give me that little rock star like you are. Yes, you are. Come down, forward, pop it up, bring it down, pop it up, bring it down, reach up. So try to notice, we're gonna go through this one more time. Try to notice how it feels when you come back into this rock star move on your shoulder. And then when we come down into the thoracic rotation right here, where you're reaching up, come back. I know, we're almost done with this one. Your legs are burning just from this, right? We're almost there. Then you get to step it back, take it into a down dog. Just hold it for a few seconds. Soften one knee and then the other. So that flow I just had you do, I disciplined myself to do it for about 2 minutes every day for a month straight, and I noticed a huge difference in my mobility, especially in the thoracic reach of how stacked my wrist was over my shoulder. We'll do it one more time at the end and I'll show you what I'm talking about. Shift back, take your feet about hip distance apart, breathe in, take one leg up, open your hip, and then take it back down. We're just gonna do a few here. Remember, I wanna make sure that you are very warm before we go into the stretching. And mobility and stretching are different, but they're friends. They're like partners. Partners in repairing you and helping you. Give me a couple more. Take it down. Let's go down, stretch back really quickly, and then turn it over onto your back. So we're gonna do a little half happy baby here. Bring your legs up, squeeze your knees into your chest, extend one leg out, take the other one, either grab the toe. I like the outside of my foot. I get a little better stretch. I feel like I can get a little deeper into it, but it's your choice. Either one works. You're gonna stretch the leg that's straight, extend through the heel, and then hold, pulling down through either that toe or the outside edge of the foot, and just hold. So now we're getting into some static hold stretching here. And then I can talk to you a little bit about why we're doing this. So we're gonna hold for probably about 20 seconds-ish. Should be 20, 30 seconds when you're doing static stretching. Switch. So when we get too tight, okay, so this is how mobility and stretching, you can see, I'm like tighter on this side. Lengthen through your heel. So when we get too tight, it starts to limit our mobility, and I've been talking about this a little bit. When your mobility is limited, a few things happen. You're at a greater risk for injury, which is no good because then you have to stop all these awesome workouts. Also, you're not getting the same range of motion and you're not accessing your muscles the same. So you're not burning as many calories, but you're also not going to look the same. Also, your muscles, if you're not doing this stretching and these mobility, you're not gonna repair as quickly. Take the leg down, squeeze your knees into your chest, extend the other leg out, and then take it into a spinal twist. So when you do these kind of restorative movements and the stretching, it actually helps your muscles regenerate quicker. It keeps the tissues healthier so that your overall performance is better, which means If you want to be aesthetic, you're going to look better, but much more importantly than that, you're going to feel better and you're going to have less pain. Switch sides. So some of you might be able to get down all the way to the ground. For me, it's not comfortable. Everybody is different. And I'm also really tight. So every day is different. Some days I get all the way down. Today I'm not getting all the way down. Maybe by the end I will. That's what the whole point of this is. So twist. You might get a free adjustment. You never want to force this. Come back to the center. Squeeze your knees into your chest. Extend one leg out, one up. We're almost done with this and we're gonna move on. If you can, flex the foot and straighten the leg. If that's just too much on your hamstring and your lower back, keep a little bit of a bend, but if you can manage to straighten your leg, please go for it. Other leg is straight. Take opposite arm on the outside of your leg and pull it over. So you're not gonna go very far. I don't want you to flop your leg all the way over to the other side. You should feel the stretch, this back outside edge behind your knee and your hamstring. Keep the other arm down. You're feeling that. So this can translate, and does, all the way up to your hip and even your lower back. Okay, bring it in and switch. So take the other leg up straight, arm is out. Don't forget about that leg that's on the ground. Try to extend through the heel and lengthen in that hip. Okay, come back to the center. Squeeze your knees into your chest. Rock on your spine till you're seated. And then we're gonna do a seated hamstring stretch, which is also going to get into your sides and your lower back. Reach over to one side. If this is enough for you, just stay here and you're gonna start just inching your arm back a little bit. Okay, so if this already feels like a lot, just stay here, okay? Otherwise, you're gonna take the opposite arm on the outside of your foot. Stay with me, I know it's a lot of information, okay? We're gonna be looking like a pretzel here pretty soon. Outside edge, reach the arm through, okay? You with me? Put that elbow on the inner thigh for leverage, and you're gonna feel a super amazing stretch in the side of your rib cage down into your lower back. So we need this after all that stuff we've been doing, right? You can't not take care of your body and just expect for it to continue to perform for you without consequence. So we have to pay attention to that. Okay, slowly come out of it. Reach to the other side. So you're either outside here and just reaching back if you can. It's outside edge of your foot. Reach through, pin that elbow on the inside of your thigh, and then open up this side. It feels awesome. Just hold a few more seconds. Just use this time to breathe. Try not to wander, just stay here. Just pay attention to your body, notice how you're feeling. It's also a good thing for you to track your progress, because next time this might feel different. You might have a greater range of motion. And slowly take it up. Then let's go down to the center. So you're gonna wanna separate those little cheeks there. Fold forward. Come on, you are not gonna get anything without a little bit of humor from me, you know that. Fold forward. And I know I've said it before, but I just want to really say it again, is the stretches should not be painful. Okay, you take it to a point where it feels like you're getting a good stretch and it feels good, but it doesn't hurt. Okay, slowly take it up. We got a couple more to do here. We're gonna take it into that tabletop, and I want you to open up in your shoulder blades and then squeeze them together. So we're not going into that full like cat-cow motion. I want you to just pay attention to the scapula, to your upper back. So round it up. So this area, since we're here, let's talk about it for a second. When you guys do your planks and all of that stuff that I have you down on the mat, this area in here and along your lats, it can really help you in your planks. It will give you more endurance, but it's actually more effective for your core. Let's pause right here. Let's use this as a good teaching moment. I know we're in mobility, but this is a great time. Pull your shoulders down away from your ears. Try to pull down through your upper back, your lower shoulder blades, your lats, which run right along the side of your body. Squeeze. So this is what you should be using to help you in your planks and all that craziness that I make you do on the floor, okay? Give me a few more seconds just opening up. Let's do the full like cat-cow. And then reach forward, take it back. Try to grip your floor, get your arms forward while shifting your hips back. Reach it over to one side and then shift your hips over to the opposite side. Okay, shift to the other side. So let's take it up and then lunge one leg forward, shift forward. If you're able to, keep your knee down. If you need to, you can bring it up, but you could always put a towel under there. I would prefer that you keep it down if you can so we can get a nice deep stretch in the front of your hip flexor and your psoas. So just shift your weight forward. If you want to increase the intensity, reach the arm up. Take it down. We're gonna move the leg out. And we're gonna reach up. We're gonna come down and then switch. Take the other leg forward, shift forward, lean into it. Reach that arm up if you can. We're almost through. We got one more after this. But good for you for taking the time to do this. Take it down, take the foot out, reach up. And then the last one, we're gonna go onto your stomach. We're gonna do a different variation on a spinal twist, but from your stomach. Okay, bring it down. Take it all the way down. One leg up, over, tap your foot. You should feel a nice stretch in your abs, the side obliques that we've been working a lot. Come down slowly. Switch sides. If you can, tap your toe. This is meant to be slow, okay? Don't get crazy. Don't get hit on me, okay? Don't start doing intervals here. Give me a couple more. You should definitely be feeling more relaxed. Come back to the center. Stretch back into child's pose. Let your head rest on the floor for a second. Slowly sit it up. How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? You guys all right? Okay, take a deep breath in. Breathe out. Clasp your hands, push your chest out, hold. Okay, great job, you guys. You just set yourself up for success for our next workout. As always, questions, comments, feedback, anything at all, let me know. I'm here for you, and I'll see you in our next workout.